Hey, everybody. We're going live. I'm very excited to have you here. It's the day after Christmas. It's a week, less than a week, 6 days from the start of the new year. So I'm super excited. I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to join in. I'm going to flip over to that group over here on Facebook and just make sure that you're all in and live. And I'm super excited. So, groups, yay. Where are we? Unstoppable. Yay. Are we live? I can tell if we're live, There we are. Yay. There I am. All right. So, I'm going to be watching your messages as they come in. Um, and give you guys a few minutes. I know it's the morning after, people who celebrate Christmas. I don't know if people go back to work the day after, if it's a holiday. I have no idea anymore because I work for myself. So let me go and see if I can see the comments. Actually, I can do that on my phone more easily. Let's see. Unstoppable health. There we go. There's yesterday's live. Yeah, it always takes a little bit for the phone to catch up. So there I am. I'm not seeing anybody comments. Oh, there's a comment. Yay. All right, that'll help me to know that you're here. You're hearing me okay? I see Andrea Bat. Great. And people are coming in now. Petra. Hi, Petra from Tarzana. Let's see. Who else is coming in? Fran, hi. Yeah, as you come in, just say hi so I know you're here. And I will be getting started in a few minutes. I put together this challenge kind of at the last minute because I really want to help you to really set your focus for having your best year, your healthiest, your happiest, your most prosperous year ever. And if you don't set intentions for things, we don't generally get those things. Do you know what I mean? It's like if we just wait for things to sort of happen, they don't necessarily sort of happen that way. So we're going to be doing this every day at 10 a.m. pretty sharply, right around that time. So come back here and make sure there's some way to set notifications within the group. I think it's in the settings thing, and you can set notifications so you get reminded. Let's see. I think it's in the settings. If you look the little three dots and you click on poll, no, that's not it. Somewhere in there, there's a way to set your notifications, and I have it clicked. So at the very top below the banner, there's a little spot that says notifications, and mine has a check, meaning that I've checked it. So if I open it, it says all posts, highlights, friends that join, only mentioned. So I'm going to change it to all posts. And let's see, all posts. All right, there we go. And that should be something you can do as well. You click and it will put your notifications on. And that way you will get notified when I go live. At least that's the theory. None of us really understands how all these Facebook notifications work anymore. So who knows? So let's jump in and let me share with you what I want. I want these each to be 15 minutes or so, not really much longer than that. Um, and I'd love it when you give me hearts and yays so throughout and give me some feedback and comment. So the purpose of this challenge, and I'm calling it the best year ever challenge. I mean, I know that phrase is overused and overworked, but I really want it to be something that you can do and you can plan on every day to keep you motivated and inspired to take the actions that it takes to make this your best year ever. So, what if there was a strategy that's easy to do, can take you less than 5 minutes a day, and has been scientifically proven to shift your body into healing mode? Would you do it? Would you do it? And what if you could practice this every day and as a result experience joy, health, and prosperity now and moving into this new year? Autoimmune disease, which is practically an epidemic right now, can be shifted because one of the underlying causes is stress in the body, what I call sympathetic overdrive. I mean, I'm not the only one that calls it that. A lot of people call it that, but sympathetic overdrive is when you're sympathetic, your fight, flight, your stress part of your nervous system takes over, and it can create disease. And there's a lot of people who have autoimmune disease and of unknown cause, right? An unknown cure. Really, it's not something that medicine has a cure for. They'll give steroids and other kinds of things to address the symptoms. But autoimmune disease is on the rise. And every day I see more and more people being diagnosed with it. And autoimmune disease is one of these things that is a sympathetic overdrive disease. It's when the body gets so overwhelmed with stress, whether it's internal stress, like a toxin that's been pulled into the body, whether it's dysbiosis, gut, unfriendly bacteria in your gut, whether it's an overt infection or a covert infection, meaning an infection that we don't even know about, that's just very subtle, that's eating away and making the immune system challenged. And then our environment. So there's so many things that create the condition of autoimmunity in the body. And what if I could give you a strategy that you can use every day? Type into the chat. Who wants that? Who wants that? Who wants something that you can do in 5 minutes or less every day that will help to bring you out of sympathetic overdrive, that will help to support your immune system and your gut and your hormones for you to be happy and healthy? Would you do it? So let's hear what you guys have to say. I have 13 comments. Let's see. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Denise sending love. Margot. A lot of people are coming in now. So yeah, so the question, I'm going to repeat it because some of you just came in new, is what if there was a technique that you could do in 5 minutes or less every day? 5 minutes or less, and actually sometimes less than a minute, multiple times a day, that could shift your body into healing mode, that could shift your body into healing mode. Who wants that? Who's willing to do it? Who's willing to do it? It's been scientifically proven. Yes, I'm getting a lot of yeses now. So what I want to talk to you today about is that, first of all, I'm going to share with you what the challenge is about. This is a 5-day challenge. We're going to get together every morning, 10 a.m. Central Time, from now until the 30th of December. And then on the 31st, we'll get together again and we'll announce prize winners. We're going to do this as a challenge. We're going to make it fun, inspiring, and empowering. So every day we're going to get together. I'm going to do a short teaching. Today's probably the longest one of all because I'm explaining the challenge. Short teaching. These calls shouldn't last more than 15 to 30 minutes. I'm going to do a short teaching, a strategy, and then I'm going to give you some actions to take as a result. I'm also going to give you a link to a PDF download that will explain in more detail and to give you in a written form some of the exercises that you can do to put this into play, to actually make this a practice in your life. And then I'm going to ask you to post to the Facebook group the results of doing that. So towards the end of the day, coming back in and saying, I did X and this is how it felt. It was challenging. It was difficult. It was easy. I felt more energy. I didn't feel anything. Just posting what it was. And if there's any appropriate pictures, the more you post, the more entries you'll have into our grand prize, which we'll announce on the 31st. And it's going to be a really good one. All right. So is everybody ready to start? Let's just see what the comments are saying. Everybody's ready to start? Janet, I need this. Sounds great. Yes, of course. You're always such good suggestions. Yes. And I want to inspire you and motivate you. And I know that a lot of times we all get excited at the end of the year that we have a new year, we have a chance to start over. In this particular case, it's actually a new decade. So we have the opportunity to start a whole new decade. And I want you to achieve what you mostly want to achieve throughout this decade. All right, so let's get going. I'll be working in the morning. So no worries. If you're working at that time, if you can't sneak away and listen, then what I recommend you do is come back later and come right to the Unstoppable Health page as soon as you get a break. Like you get a break in the morning, you get a break at lunchtime, and just listen or watch. They're going to be short. Okay? They're all recorded by Facebook. By the end of the day, we will have put, a post up there that takes the link to it once we have a link, so that we'll have a pinned post at the top so that you can see each day's and the links to the downloads. All right. So we're going to make it easy for you because I want you to be successful. Okay. Everybody ready? All right. So the big reveal. Happy, healthy, wealthy, prosperous. That word may have not as good connotations to some as happy and healthy. Like, who doesn't think of happy and healthy as something you want to be? And when we say the word wealthy, sometimes people think, oh, well, that's just about money. But wealth is not just about money. Wealth is your overall assets. Wealth is your investment in your relationships. Wealth is your investment in yourself, in educating yourself and understanding yourself, and educating yourself in doing the things that bring health and happiness. So I want you to just take away the stigma of the word wealth. And I'm going to use prosperity, because prosperity is not just about money. It's about you being prosperous in your life, you being in a place in your life where you can freely give to others because your bank account is overflowing financially and emotionally. Right? Stephen Covey in the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People talks a lot about that, and that bank account. Like, we each have an emotional bank account. And if we're withdrawing from our bank account all the time, with putting ourselves in negative situations or being with negative people, thinking negative thoughts, spending our time in the past rather than in the present, trying to make a better future, then we're withdrawing from that bank account. And what we need to do is make deposits to that bank account. So at this technique I'm going to teach you, which many of you already know how to do, but aren't doing it regularly, is going to make deposits in that bank account. It's going to shift your body from the sympathetic dominant state where you're worried and concerned and scared into the parasympathetic state where your body's allowed to heal and detox and cleanse. And it's super important that we spend more time there. We just are getting through the holiday season, whether you celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or solstice or Kwanzaa or any number of winter holidays. They're intended to be holidays of connection and joy. And because of our past programming, a lot of us turn them into times to be stressed. Did I get the right gift? Did I get the right food? Did I make so-and-so's favorite dish? Did I do the right thing? Did I decorate my house well? And we put stress on ourselves instead of taking it as this is a time for joy and connection. So if you're a health practitioner, you're welcome here as well, but you need to work on yourself first. So what I want you to do is take what I'm teaching you, apply it to yourself, and then see how can you apply it to your clients. Because we want our clients to have the healthiest, happiest, wealthiest, most prosperous year ever as well, right? Because that's what keeps them pulling up and up and up and reaching their potential. Okay. So what I want you to focus on is the power of appreciation, the power of simple gratitude. Thank you. How does that translate into whatever language is your native? There's some beautiful words for happy. Feliz is a Mexican word for it, a Spanish word for it. Feliz, right? I don't know the words in other languages, but post them in the chat if you do. Okay, that's actually happy. Gratitude. What is that? Gracias in Spanish. Grazie in Italian. And other languages. So post that. Gratitude is one of the most important things that you can do to shift your physiology. And it's interesting because we used to do that every day before our meals when I was a kid growing up. And I just thought it was a religious thing. But now I know better than that. It's a way to shift our physiology. So I want you to stay in an attitude of gratitude. So I'm going to give you a few things that I use with people. And then I'm going to give you a link to a document that's very rich with ideas. And this is today's assignment. This is today's action, is to live in an attitude of gratitude. It's 10 a.m. here in the Central Time Zone. It's 11 a.m. on the East Coast, but it's earlier even. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, you've got the whole day ahead of you guys. So the first thing in the morning, and you can practice this tomorrow if you're already up out of bed, which I assume you are if you're watching this, is that you go and before you get out of bed in the morning and you think about 3 things that you appreciate in your life. And, sometimes if things aren't going as well as you'd like, sometimes it might just be the roof over your head or the fact that you have a bed to sleep in. And maybe somebody's sleeping in that bed with you or not. Maybe other people living in that house with you or not. But who is it that you are grateful to? And what is it that you're grateful for? And I want you to make a point of telling 3 people something you appreciate about them. Maybe it's somebody you already have a great relationship with. I can say to my husband, I really appreciate that you do most of the grocery shopping and keep our house filled with beautiful food all the time. Right? I could tell my son that I appreciate that he drove all the way from Washington, D.C. to be with us here at the holidays. Right? I could tell friends how much I appreciate them for their Christmas card or their loving thoughts, or for showing up at the house and bringing delicious food, or whatever it might be. Maybe it's somebody who cleans your house for you or does your laundry. Maybe it's the person at the laundromat where you bring your clothes to be laundered. Anybody that has done something or is, just by being, someone you appreciate, tell them. 3 people. Okay, that's your challenge for the day. 3 people. I want you to find 3 people to appreciate. Now, once you've done that, I want you to post it in the group. I want you to post it and says, I appreciated my son for, I appreciated my friend for, I appreciated my neighbor for, I appreciated the clerk at the grocery store. I bet those people don't get as much appreciation as they could, right? So tell somebody what you appreciate. Not just thank you, that's nice, but tell them what you appreciate, what you're thanking them for. I really appreciate how every day you go out of your way to make sure that you have a smile on your face when you check out people here. I really appreciate seeing your friendly smile. Okay, so I want you to post into this little chat here. What is it that you appreciate? What's one thing? Andrea, you're in Hawaii, right? 6 a.m. and I'm lying in bed. Perfect time for this. Denise, Felice is also happy in Italian. Oh, cool. Andrea, I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate you saying that. And I appreciate all of you coming here and playing all out and being in this group and playing all out. There's been so much amazing interaction, and I appreciate you supporting each other. The comments I've seen when people are having difficulties or asking questions is just so rewarding. And the power of community is so, so rich and important for us. So, so important for us to be here and to be appreciating each other. So let me see. I see 61 comments, but I'm not seeing all of them. How do I actually see all the comments? Do I see this like that? Let me make sure it's muted. All right, so where are the, there's, now I'm seeing all the comments. Oh, awesome. Let me make it a little bigger. Thank you, guys. I appreciate my clients from Margot. Some new people. Yeah, a bunch of people on here now. Let's see, who else? Yes. Everybody needs this. Yes, we all do. We all need to be reminded of our blessings. We all need to be reminded of the people. Everybody is, assume positive intention is something I learned when I was parenting from a book. I think it's called Kids Are Worth It. But I read so many, I can't remember if that was the one. But you know what? Everybody assume positive intent. If somebody is short with you, assume that, well, something bad happened to them, and wish them well. I hope whatever is bothering them gets better, right? These are all amazing things that you can do. And I'm going to give you a link, and I'll type it into the chat as well. If you go to drritamarie.com/gratitude, drritamarie.com/gratitude. And you can download my gift to you, a booklet that I put together years ago, quite a number of years ago. Let me see if I spelled it right. Yeah, there we go. That will give you access to my power of appreciation techniques. Let's see, www.drritamarie.com/gratitude. Make sure that link works and I'll let you know. If not, I think I have it actually. Let me move over to this document here. And maybe this one will show up with the actual link you can click. Try that. There you go. Yeah, so download that. Read through it. There are some exercises in there to help you even make this more profound and make it better for you and easier for you. Rose, I appreciate the opportunity to help my sister at Christmas. She fell in a garage and her shoulder came out of socket. Oh, ouch. She has shoulder fracture, torn rotator cuff. Ow. Oh my God, torn muscle. Yeah, life changes quickly and I'm grateful that I have good health and I'm able to help. Yay, Rose. Thank you for that. When I go to the store or mail, Andrea says, I always tell the janitors how grateful I am for them keeping the place clean. Yes, you are living in an attitude of gratitude. And that makes it, that is beautiful for them hearing, but beautiful for you giving. Beautiful for you giving. Where can I see what you are writing? Right where you're writing it, it should be in the chat. There should be, when you write in, you'll see everybody's chat messages, and that's where I wrote it in. Yeah. Just it's a little above where you wrote it in. Pam says, I appreciate you. Thank you. Sherry says, I appreciate your giving your time to share with us for better health and your genuineness. Awesome. Okay, so this is what it's going to be like. So I want you to all post your gratitudes. I create a post and put in the, how about if you just make a hashtag, which is just like that pound, I call it pound sign. I'm old fashioned. Excuse me, let me take a sip of water. And create a post and put pound day one. Just pound day one action. Pound day one action. Pound day one action. I'll write that here. Pound. All one. Like that. So if you do that, pound day one action. Did I just write that? Let's see. Yeah, pound day one action. And then put that into the comment of what you write, or put that into the main body, and that way I can search them out and I can read them all. Okay, so I'm going to read some of your comments and then we'll close. Let's see. Oh, lots of comments, and they go by really weird. Yes, you did write it. Good. I appreciate your post. Our postal person. Many areas don't have a good service, and I appreciate the conscientiousness of our carrier. That's beautiful. Yes. So go through that, and then I want you to tell these folks how 3 people to tell them. And at the end of the day, whenever after you've done it, post it and what their reaction was. How did they react, and how did you feel in actually telling them how much you appreciate it? All right. Yay. Virginia, I appreciate being in this group. I appreciate having you and having enjoyed dinner. Let's see. Sandy just joined us. Hi, Margot. I don't see the link. It's just right below where you just write. I don't see the link. It's just right below that. drritamarie.com/gratitude. You can type that. If you don't see it, you can type it. I made it easier. drritamarie.com/gratitude. Okay. It didn't show up as a link. It's all, I don't know, guys, some people are saying they're not seeing it, but it's all there. Appreciate it. I've connected with an old friend and we're doing it together. Awesome. I appreciate my husband's help with entertaining and how much he cooks every day. These are great. These are great. Yeah. When it's over, I'll make sure that it gets put in there, but I already typed it in there a couple of times. I'll try it again. There. And I'm not sure it's clickable. Yeah, there it is. It is. I just put it in again. Just look in the chat, in the comments. All right, guys. So Day one assignment, you've got drritamarie.com/gratitude. Download that booklet, look through it. But your big assignment is to take three people in your life who you have appreciation for. You can either call them on the phone, talk to them in person, send them an email, and then express what you're grateful for to them, to them. All right. And just start that as a daily gratitude. And in the morning, before you get out of bed, think about three things that you appreciate. Before you go to sleep at night, think about three things that you appreciated about that day, the day today. The more you give thanks, the more you will get things to give thanks for. That's what I believe. All right. And then before each meal, give thanks to the food. There was a song we used to sing when I was homeschooling my kids, and we were in a co-op, a Waldorf homeschooling co-op, and we used to sing, thanks to the Mother Gaia, thanks to the Father Son, thanks to the plants in the garden where everybody is one, something like that. But we would give thanks to our food and the source of our food, whatever you believe that source might be. Huh. Aw, sweet Denise, I just put out and put an appreciation note on my garbage can. Without them, we'd all have a true mess. You are totally right. You're totally right. Yeah. So yeah, if you're not seeing my comment, I'll make sure that I put it in the post afterwards. And also what I wanted to let you guys know is I do have lots more like this. If you want to learn lots more, we're going to do 5 of these, but there's lots of stuff. We talked earlier about autoimmune, and I wanted to give you a resource for autoimmune. We're going to be doing a live event, a 3-day live event in October 23rd to 25th. That's going to cover autoimmune. It's going to be, we haven't come up with the actual name of it yet. We're in the early planning processes, but it's basically something like autoimmune mastery. And if you are somebody suffering from an autoimmune disease, have a family member suffering from an autoimmune disease, or you work with clients and you'd like to be able to help your clients with autoimmune disease, I do have a special thing that we're doing during this time. We're offering you to be able to come to that event and just put down a $97 deposit right now to hold your spot. When you do that, you will be eligible for the early pricing, like the pre-early pricing, because the offer page for it's not going to come out until the beginning of February. So at the beginning of February, we will be announcing it, and you'll be able to get a savings over that. I think that if you put down a $97 deposit right now, and I'll put the link in that chat as well, you're going to be able to, like, where'd my thing go? Here it is. You'll be able to get the early discount as long as you pay by the end of January. And we'll send you a link to get you there. So today, you just have to put a deposit down. We're trying to get a sense early on of how many people are going to be there. And so when we can do anything we can to get early registration happening, it helps you, but it also helps us, and it helps the hotel for planning purposes. If you've ever been to one of my events before, you know they're amazing. And this one's going to be super, super amazing with the whole theme of autoimmune. So there's the link. And if you, again, the links aren't getting, there it is. You see it. Yeah. So go to that link and it'll tell you all. So if you do a $97 deposit today, then you'll hold your spot and you're going to get some special extra stuff that we'll tell you about later in the week. But you're also going to get a very special investment price. Instead of it being $597, which is the full price, which many of you have paid before, it's going to be just like $347 if you pay for it by the end of January. But here's the thing. If you have a bonus ticket, we'll let you know. And then you just put that's just down as a seat, a materials fee. So go ahead and do that if you're interested in learning more about autoimmune, and save the dates, because a lot of times we don't announce this till much later. And we decided to announce it early because people go, I wish I would have known. I already have this, that, or the other thing happening. So October 23rd to 25th, we're going to have techniques like this, but so many more that are going to help you with dealing with your own autoimmune condition, but also the clients. So October, yes, October 23rd through 25th. Click on the link I just put in there, drritamarie.com/shine2020, and hold your spot. Okay. And it'll be well worth it for you to do this early because you're going to save a whole bunch of money over the full investment, right? And that 347 price will include meals. So it's a steal. Yeah. You don't see my links. I don't understand why you're not seeing my links, but they're in the chat. If you're seeing the chat of everybody else, they should be there. It's in Austin, Rose. It's in right near the Austin airport, about 20 minutes from the Austin airport. So I'm super excited about it. It'll be our 8th Shine event. And every year we have the most amazing gathering of people. Isn't that interesting that my links aren't showing up? Let me see. I'm typing them in, and it says Rita Marie Loscalzo, and it has my number. Is anybody seeing the links? Fran says she sees the links, and Cindy says she sees the links. So if you're seeing other people's comments, like Rose's comments and Cindy's, you should be seeing mine. And if you're not seeing them, then you're not looking in the right place. And sometimes with this Facebook Live, you have to refresh. So we'll make sure that all the links are put into a major post that's going to be pinned to the top. So remember, today is Gratitude Day. This is what we're doing. We're looking at helping you create the healthiest, happiest, and most prosperous year ever. So if you're a health practitioner and you come to Shine, you'll learn techniques to help you get new clients and help those clients with autoimmune conditions, which are very challenging for many people to deal with. But we have our plans. We have our ability to do this, So this is one of those techniques that we'll go into more detail on, but there's so many more, all the different kinds of stressors. And I can't wait for that event to happen, to be able to share this, because it's been stuff that's been on my mind for a long time, testing and everything. Yes. And Christine, if you had a bonus ticket because you're in one of our practitioner programs, you'll get to carry that over. We'll be, right now it's the holidays and I'm not working full on. I'm just doing this challenge because I want to help people with the new year, but we'll make sure that all of that gets taken care of, and you'll get an email that says what's got to happen. Yeah. Amy doesn't see the links either. I don't understand it. Well, I'll make sure that I put the links in the main post, and then we'll put another post that we pin to the top. Okay, guys. So gratitude. Find 3 people today to express your gratitude to. Read the book, drritamarie.com/gratitude. So I made these links easy to say, so you can just write them down. drritamarie.com/gratitude to get the free download. And it's a really great little book. And then drritamarie.com/shine2020, shine 2020. And that'll get you access to put your deposit down. And, it's just going to be amazing. And okay, so here's what's going to happen. Those of you who do sign up and put your deposit down before the end of January, well, now, but put the deposit down now and pay before the end of January, we're going to actually give you videos of the conference as well. We always somehow end up with videos of the conference. We'll give you the videos. And if for some reason the videos don't turn out, we'll give you videos of a previous one. Okay? All right. So, Virginia, is it possible to attend online? We always have to evaluate the cost of getting people to do that, which is pricey. We just got a quote and it's quite pricey, and then compare that to how many people actually did it online. What happened last year is a lot of folks said they wanted to do that, and we paid a whole lot of money, and then people didn't sign up at the last minute, and we lost a ton of money on creating it online. It's not cheap to have somebody come in and do it and put it online. So we don't know. I can't say for sure, but I do know that if you sign up and you put your deposit down and you can't make it, and we do it online, you will get to put that money towards the online version of it. So just saying, I cannot never commit to that because of the we have to make sure it's a financially feasible for us. I don't care if we break even. I just can't lose money on doing it online. So yeah. All right, guys. So 3 gratitudes, post them later. There'll be prizes on the last day, and I will make sure that you are taken care of. So you're going to notice a difference in how you feel and how you think as you put gratitude into your daily practice and you express it to those around you. So go out and do it. Post later. Any last questions? I don't see. A lot of people on right now, so I appreciate you guys being out here. I love the hearts. Thank you very much for all the hearts. There's a lot of you on right now. Let's see if I can see that list. It like flashes in front of me. Okay, who's on? Scott and Maria and Barbara. And oh no, these are people who I can invite. Never mind. It shows me a list and then the list goes away. Watching now. There we go. Okay. Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye now. Bye. How do I get out of here?